Well, with me now are two people who have lost dear friends in the massacre here, Eddie Anderson and Drew Sizemore. And Drew, you work at another gay club in the city, and you knew many of the people involved.
Yeah, personally, I'm up to about 8 friends now that were killed right behind me.
How can you describe the impact of something like that?
It's devastating. That's the word that I keep using over and over. It's devastating to our community. It's devastating to our city. It's devastating to America. And the outpouring of love that I've seen from our community has been the bright spot in this entire ordeal.
What have you heard about there last night?
Well, we had at the Parliament House, is where I work. We had this impromptu vigil for the people that had lost friends. Anybody that wanted to come, our doors were open. Feel free to come and just hug and cry, and we're here. We're open, and we contemplating closing, but that's not the way that we operate here. We're here to show the country that we're resilient and that we're going to thrive from this, and we're going to survive, and we're going to come out bigger than better than before. Do
you see this as an attack on gay Americans specifically, that you've been targeted as a community?
Absolutely. It happened at a gay nightclub for someone that proclaimed to hate gays. I don't know how much more clear we can get than that.
Eddie, let me turn to you.
Yes.
Your friend Luis was in the club and lost his life. Tell me about Luis.
Luis, actually, he wasn't even gay. He was just with a friend of his that was in town apparently, and he ended up going, and he ended up losing his life there also. So even as a hate crime against gays, it's still just wrong that you're taking the life of human beings in general.
What did he do here in Orlando?
He actually worked at Universal. He loved his job. He worked for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. He was an attractions operator. So he helped people get on the rides, and I brought my wand today. This is the last reminder that I have of him. I actually ended up getting this with him at Universal the last time I was there with him and my girlfriend, and it's Sirius Black's, and he's my new favorite wizard now. So
he's the man that J.K. Rowling has talked about, and has said that she's been unable to stop crying. Since hearing about his death, and there's been a tremendous reaction.
Yeah,
and I mean, she tweeted pictures of him this morning.
She did, and we're trying to raise awareness. There's a GoFundMe page on my Facebook for his family to help cover the funeral expenses and stuff like that. And I mean, Luis loved his job. He loved working for Harry Potter. That was his favorite thing. And I mean, I think it'd be awesome if we could possibly reach out to J.K. Rowling and possibly maybe even do some kind of tribute for him.
What do you want people to know about the friends you've lost?
I want people to know that. Sorry.
I'm sorry to ask you a question like that. It's a horrible question.
I just want them to know that what, we're good people. We're about love. We're about respect. We're about having a good time, and that's all those people wanted to do that night. They just wanted to go out and have a good time, and at a space that they felt safe and that they felt comfortable, and that space was invaded, and it was a terrorist attack by someone that really has no business even being at a place like that. That's where we feel safe, and that's where we go to unwind. And when somebody comes into your house and does something like that to you, I just want everybody to know that we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay from this. We're gonna be resilient. We're gonna be steadfast in what we do, and we're gonna grow from this.
What's striking as well here is that there's none of the sort of macho, we want payback kind of reaction that we've seen from other
this is all about love right now, and we've seen the biggest outpouring of love that you can imagine, not just from our gay community, but from the straight community, from the entire city of Orlando. Everyone has showed up in droves to donate blood. They've showed up to those lines that are a mile long to donate blood. People are just walking by handing out water and handing out food, and they're just the outpouring of love, and it's just been incredible.
What more do you want to say about Luis?
I mean, we just want to remember the people we love. There was a lot of people that passed away, and as far as my friend Luis, he was honestly one of the nicest people that I've ever met in my entire life. He was one person that he didn't have a bad bone in his body. He's one of those people that no matter who you are, he's going to be nice to you regardless, you know what I mean? And even if you're not nice to him, he'd still be nice to you in return. So, I mean, it's it's crazy.
Eddie, Drew, thank you both very much indeed.
Thank you.
For coming tonight. It's such a terrible time for you both.
Thank you.